Yo, welcome back to Danganronpa, what the fuck? It's 2022 and here we are. Shit, I haven't played this game since last year in May, so here we are. We left off in the second chapter of Trigger Happy Havoc and a murder just took place and now we gotta investigate that shit, and that's why we're standing before Daddy Longlegs, aka Byakuya Togami, so let's see what he's gonna have to say. I forgot how to do all the voices, goddammit. I'm pretty sure I also forgot the controls. So I mean I have to figure it out for myself. As always, this guy is not talking to us. Is there anything else I can do? Oh, what's this safe? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No wait, there's 3 of them. What are they doing here? I don't know, chilling. So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were your Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Leon, Sayaka, and Junko. Junko, Leon, and Sayaka, or this order. Here you can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did, welcome to Google. Sayaka Maizono. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Okay, now imagine being able to remember this earlier when you haven't played since... I can't do maths. 8 months or something. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. Oh, thanks for the flashback. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Oh, but you can take one of the dead students. Only the act of loading a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Or stealing someone's handbook. I see, yeah, now I understand. Nice! Main hell, truth bullet section. Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Why though? How can that happen? Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. Flashbacks. Oh, yeah. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. Do be like that sometimes. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Oh, we summoned him.
Hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey!
Me angry!
Hey, 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 hey!
Now I'm really angry!
I'm sorry. What? What's your problem?
That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily.
Then what happened to it? But it did.
It's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break! It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you did with, it wouldn't do crap! Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point.
It does.
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right?
Oh, hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
That's just more confusing.
What?
Oh, but you might ask, how could that be?
Leaving a question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared, of course. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken e-handbook as per to the truth bullet section in your handbook. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. What is he talking about? Tell me more. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely... I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think? You truly believe Genocide Jack was the one that killed Chihiro? Remember this one guy that killed people?
Don't make me repeat myself.
They brought this up earlier. Absolutely, I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. Tell me more. The murderous fiend is Genocide Jack,
What?
right? There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost attacking suddenly and slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give this to the mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something up that will prove it, and I can show you. Ah, please, don't show me anything suspicious. Okay. Bring it on. Oh, hello. It's the same dialogue again. I
Don't
love
make me
that.
repeat.
And I have a basis to believe that I sure Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence to something like that, really?
Hey you two!
Just expected so- Oh, I was right, it's a girl.
Big trouble, need your help.
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy, leave us alone. I don't have time to play with you. Someone could be dead.
But it's an emergency, emergency. Come on, please, you gotta help me.
Okay, Asahina, calm down, I'm here.
Please!
I may be 5 feet tall. 5 feet is that's too tall. I'm 2 feet tall. But I'm helpful still. I hope.
It's a serious emergency. Please, 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 you gotta help me.
Just calm down, okay, Hina?
But it's an emergency!
Emergency, what happened?
Well,
Something's wrong with Toko, she's acting super strange.
Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? I can't remember, it's been a year. What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. A fully voice-acted line, damn. I thought for sure you'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
Okay, come on, hurry.
Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Let's go. You're my best friend now.
Ignorance.
Because we're going everywhere. That means we're besties, right? He still hates me. He still fucking hates me. I'm talking to the wrong person. You waste of space. Oh. Maybe I should have read his voice line before I said what I said. Do me like that. This hit's too close to home. Chihiro, let me in. Ah, fuck, you're dead. Now's the time for this. Oh. I'm stuck in the floor because I'm tiny like an ant.
You guys are too slow.
Don't say that ever again to a Sonic main. Think you're just too fast. So, what's this emergency?
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down.
Oh, she fainted, right, when she saw the blood, I think.
After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, see how she was doing, but then we did. It was weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff.
Weird stuff. I mean, she's usually saying weird stuff like... Did she say something like she wanted to smell on Byakuya?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Knock, knock. Who's there? I may as well give it a shot. Bing bong. The door swung open slowly and silently. Yeah, she's definitely sick. Why are you shaking so much? Blink twice if someone is holding you hostage against your own will. Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
I always forget he's voiced by Bryce Papenbrook, so whenever I hear his voice, reality hits.
leave me alone.
I don't know if it's in a positive or negative way.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
It's important for you to emotionally open up to me when I'm standing at your door, talking like Bryce Papenbrook.
Won't allow it.
Huh?
What's going on?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Are you taken hostage? Is he holding you at gunpoint? And just like that, she slapped the door in my face. Ouch, that hurts. She broke my nose. What was that?
She's been acting like that the whole time, when I rang a little while ago. Oh, I'll drive out the killer! Drive out the murderous fiend! Doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut to the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Joker was scared enough to even bar her door. Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Byakuya is the serial killer. Is that why Toko's so scared? Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. What if Asahina is the killer? I would still like her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? He's standing right here. Hello. Byakuya, you think you could ask her? Come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. You gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Well, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of the door, not making any sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments. She's gonna get hard eyes. She's like, oh my god. Oh, now I gotta talk. Okay. Leave me alone. You're so annoying. Oh, Bakula.
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep a promise.
Promise? What is she talking about?
But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Jack have control ever again.
And with that, the door slammed shut. Byakuya couldn't pull it off. Why does that kind of feel like a case of DID? She's like, I won't let him have control. She's locking herself up. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on! Listen to my theory! Douchehead! Hey Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her illusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And her to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to step in front of a certain room. The library? Of course, the library. Come on, let's go in. Yeah, he wanted to show us something earlier, but then Hina showed up and was like, I must see Hina notice me. Just kidding. Hey, yo. This episode is bonding with Togami. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, shut up then. Oh, what's this? Looking important. There's no point in checking there, we need to find real clues. Okay, I think we've already seen this. What about that one? There's no point in checking. Ah, shut up, man. You brought me here. Dude. Bruh. There are no clues there, we need to check elsewhere. Hey, yo, I got money. It was worth checking here. Books. What do you want from me? No. Bro. Alone. The door. The back door. Remember, on the other side of this door. It's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh. Here?
Let's go.
It all makes sense once you're inside. Inside. I'm sorry. Yo, it's the archive of our own. Time to look for dirty fan fictions. Wow, there's so many books and files. And so much dust too.
So, in other words,
You brought me here to clean, didn't you? I would say there's enough value in this place to enter the dust. If you say so. A lamp, wow, shiny. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Why is that so important now? Yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
what?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Money! I come here to get some money! Oh. There's so many files stuffed into the shelf. What's in all these things? Murder
That's enough.
documentary. Those documents are dangerous! Dangerous? Well, did they harm you? Did you cut your finger? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous too for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power, the secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There's some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. I don't want to die yet. I don't want to die alone right now. There's a ton of big files stuffed into the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. I'm a grown-up. I'm 2 feet tall. I'm old enough to look at this. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? We're literally having crime scenes right here. This is literally a murder game. Didn't you know? All those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? It's pornography, he just wants to keep it for himself. These boxes? Oh, there's a wooden box. It's empty. Why does that kind of look like a face? Although, judging by the smudge in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was at the library. Extension cord, huh? Is that how he used the lamp earlier? The desk lamp? I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at. I just put it back. Without making a sound, return the file to the shelf. So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? You're into dust, I don't know. The entire reason I was interested in a library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much Hope Speak truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. That's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What if he just murders me right now? What do you mean, usually? No one would even find my body because no one knows of this room. Maybe Kyoko. Usual, normal, ordinary, simple. Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. I'm sorry. Couldn't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? I'm sorry. The documents scattered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. Tell me more. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? Who has the time? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Okay, so he didn't read all of that here. Huh? Why do they have all these secret files, though? Members of the Tagami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So, in other words...
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. It's Monokuma. My family's a member of that council. Or, okay. He likes to play Batman, and I have within the bloodline that will allow me one day to bend the world to my will. Okay, and a god complex too. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing, or not believing. Byaku is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interests me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites, it was Genocide Jack. It's the Genocide Jack case. As we talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding Genocide Jack case has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin there, oh thank god I don't have to read it myself. There are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Thanks for making me look at it again. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Things getting real? It's getting dark in here then. So if you're surprised, the best part is yet to come. For a second characteristic where the victims are suspended, the only one who knows about that particular fact are members of the police and other higher-ups. And you. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So, in other words,
the culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack. Or it's you. We laugh and then he stabs me randomly. Ugh.
in other words,
There, right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Among us. Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer. Really is walking around among us? Among us?
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Our little game, he says, as 3 people have already been brutally murdered in front of our very own eyes. Now don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and back, I might even show you myself. I knew something kinky would happen when you brought me in here. Damn it. I won't get on my knees and back. Shut the fuck up, Byakuya. Byakuya, about the Genocide Jack case. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't back, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it here, but you can't take it with you. Uh-oh. Murder case of Genocide Jack, top secret. I like how it says top secret. Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly my hand stopped. I had reached a page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. Ooh, scissors. Did we have scissors at the crime scene? The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Yeah, but it's all guys. Ken Arata, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Dude, that's just a kid. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Komatsu Taro, Takafumi Gono, Uchida Naohisa, Takeshi Masamune, Yuto Yumejima. There was no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read it. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. Next page. Okay. Show me. Same animation again. Beautiful. Profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common thing for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect injured at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
damn, it's really Toko. The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV. I don't know, man, have you seen Gotham? Have you seen The Riddler? I don't think so. It's in part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know, I feel like my mind has gone numb. Genocide Jack case file has been added to the true bullet section of your handbook.
Let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? I don't know, did we? You tell me. Wait, Byakuya! I'm your biggest fan. I must follow you everywhere you go. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Ah, man. Just all of a sudden like that.
Time to play with you.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? I thought we'd be together happily ever after. Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigations forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Fuck off. And just like that, he was gone. Sashay away. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Shiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. Who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Okay. My hair is stabbing my eyes. Bro, what the fuck? How can I open the map? Is this the right? Dude, I'm getting motion sickness. Ah, I'm running. Is that the right room? Yes. Oh, I found it. Hell yeah. Ah, hello.
Ding 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 ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit!
I feel as if...
I don't think he can help me because I've already talked to the only and most useful person here. Another stat increase for me! Evidence, what did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet. I'm gonna save it for the class trial.
Sure of it.
But I guarantee that what I found will steal the gas breath from his lungs.
Are you sure about that?
Oh yeah. Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worth that too.
Really? What did she see?
Well, it
Gee.
would seem...
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right!
You're kinda desperate, bro. Okay, so where's Celeste now?
The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there.
What's the warehouse with a door? What's it gonna be? Hey, dude, you telling me I gotta go downstairs again? I'm gonna go inside while I'm here. Okay. Is that assassination classroom? Tornado? Huh? This poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. That's kinda gay. Who likes staring at blue-haired twinks while working out? I do. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit the boys' locker room. Nah. Anything else in here? Surveillance camera! A surveillance camera. Someone's using these cameras to watch people die or people undress. As much as it goes on my nerves, I better leave it alone. Someone spilled coffee here. God damn it. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Smell on it. Lean down on the floor and smell on the carpet. Boys' locker room carpet has been added to the approved road section of your handbook. Okay, whatever. How about this monitor? This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Right now it's just showing the school crest. If I break it, Monokuma might come and punish me. Why did that sound like he wanted to do it for a second? He's like, I'm tired of it. Let me go. Okay. That's... Anyone here? No, why am I here? This looks like the place where TXT made their music video for Magic. Wow. This is useless. Wait, what did I... Who's in there? Maybe there's some kind of clue in the lockers? Guess not. Hey, I got money. I'm getting money. I come here to get some money. Get them all that money. Leave the pool. Yes. Nothing here. And nothing here as well. So I think we gotta go. Yeah. Checking in on the girl's side. Hello again.
I
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well,
Cool. Not useful at all. Oh, everyone's here. Hello. Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Wait a minute! That poster that looks like Mikan from SDR2. Why is that in here? They pushing the gay agenda. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing here to worry about, just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine where its whereabouts.
goodbye.
Her handbook is missing, okay, but it's not where the dead people's handbooks are. Like where Leon and Junko's were and Sakura. That's it, I'll be praying for his success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the ghost locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing. That's definitely worth worrying about. Chihiro's e-handbook has been to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Bloodlust. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. Wow, now bro, that's ketchup. I can't talk. Just like in all those other genocide jack cases. Every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. Okay, touching dead bodies, I guess. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. Oh, there's no scissors like in the files. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. I better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. Oh! Is that maybe the cord from the library, that extension cord? The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a oh my god, it's Byakuya. Oh my god, okay. But would he really, if it would be him, would he go this far and let evidence like this slide? Like, he probably would be too smart for this. So then this isn't a rope at all. But then someone else must have known of the library if it wasn't him. Or maybe he helped them. And so what's the promise you made with Toko? The more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head. Yeah, but how did the other enemies get killed? Which means someone stuck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended in a fatal blow. First, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. Seeing them again after looking thoroughly, Genocide Jack thought something's not quite right. The scissors are missing. What does this all mean? Statues of dead body has been to the true bullet section. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case files one more time. Okay. What's with the dirty poster? It's a blood-stained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. Okay, this locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me, the poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. They got switched, probably. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. But the posters have been switched. But if they were, what reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. That is indeed weird. Like, why? What are you doing? Look at him looking flat like 2D. There's a big bloodstain on Dumbbell on the floor. Yeah, definitely. This is definitely not the murder weapon. Urakuma finds that the fatal injury was caused by a blow to the head. This Dumbbell has to be the murder weapon. Yes, this. Yeah, hello, Shongli. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Did you just do her? Oh, he sounds just like Shongli when he gets hit by a Elytra. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was the girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. Look at Sakura, she's standing right next to you. Say that to her face. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. Chihiro's complex, where did it come from? Bullying. Been there. Haven't done that. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
She still sounds like Xiao. I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hino and I use it together. Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the poster in the boys and girls locker rooms would have been switched?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters. I thought she would know, damn. I see.
However,
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee after every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? Damn! In the warehouse, it's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some of the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
of course.
Exactly, I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. Maybe it's covered by blood, but maybe the carpets also got switched. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it usually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with. Disappearing stain is bad. It's the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, the blood isn't even on the same position. There's a blood stain on the carpet. It could only have been caused by Chihiro's murder. The blood stain was more in the outer corner. This is like more in the middle. Not the blood stain, the coffee stain. But like, the poster's got blood on it. This got blood on it. This has got blood on it. Like, things with blood on it got switched. I'm trying to think right now, but it can't make sense. But we need to go to Celeste next, I think. Oh, and to the library. Hell yeah, I like going back to the library, wow. Warehouse probably has something to tell about the caffeine powder, where Celeste is at, so. The library is here though, so that's where we're going. Library! Is Byakuya still in there? He did say he had some business to attend to. Oh, did you put the lamp back here? Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see, it's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I thought it was definitely on, and it was definitely right here. Oh, that's right, Byakuya's using an extension cord. There's no extension cord here now. Use your brain cells, Makoto. I wonder if... Library dust lamp has been to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Yeah, it's the same cord as that Chihiro was tied up with, you know. Didn't I say so already? Okay. Hello, lamp. The desk lamp. Yeah, could grab that one thing from over here and put it over there. Sure, it's dark over there. It's a document about a secret concert revealing the kind of truth a commoner shouldn't go near. So I guess it better not. I'm not clicking on that. Damn it. I want to take another look at the Genocide X case file. I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone! Someone take it out of the archive? I'm the only one who would do something like that. Can't think of anyone but Byakuya. You want to add that to the truth bullet section? It's a report presidential assassination. It's really intriguing. What if it means I become a target? Nope, I'll leave it where it is, thank you very much. And then I think there's nothing here. Time to go back. Da da da. Da da da. I always feel like I'm missing some things, but I'm like, how can you find out? Going back to the warehouse and check the whereabouts. Let's go. Where's the warehouse exactly? What is the warehouse? I don't know, I haven't played in months. Despair Hotel. Let's go. This thing. Have I ever been here? What's this? This hasn't been here before. Dude, what the fuck? I've never been here. Surveillance camera. Mastermind must have been watching as Chihiro was killed. They know what's happened and they're still forcing us to go through with this. There's all kinds of stuff piled up everywhere. Towels, jackets, looks like they've put together a good collection of school equipment. Okay, I don't see anything. Hey there. Celeste, what are you doing here?
This warehouse is amazing. It had absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to gloves to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from.
I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless.
Then you did find something.
Oh, very well, I will tell you, and only you.
Actually,
Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse.
What? Really? What was she trying to get?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
Oh.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
This is making me sad.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this ever would have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose.
So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag. Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. So the workout hasn't started yet. She was killed before.
Which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow.
So that's the countess to the true full section of here. Okay, I was thinking, what if she met up with someone to like work out because like she had to meet someone because someone was there to kill her. And I thought, what if this person lured her into the guys' locker room and she was killed in there because the murderer was a guy, pointing at Byakuya. But like, there's like guns at the door and no way she could have gotten in there. Maybe from the other side, like maybe, I don't know, if, like on the pool, maybe you can go through the locker and then you go inside the locker room. You know that thing we found at the pool side? It's the fridge Sayaka mentioned. I don't see anything noteworthy here. Then let's get out of here. Okay, what are we doing now? Going back to Byakuya, I suppose. But he's not here. And Toko's room. Where's Toko's room? Help. What just happened? Are there rooms next to each other? No, okay. Chihiro is next to... Not Byakuya. This is Toko's room. Probably just leave her alone for now. Byakuya! This is Byakuya's room. I doubt there's any clues here. We're still missing the handbook. But guys, how can I end the video? How can I end the game? System, is that how you do it? I would say this was it for the first episode of Danganronpa in this year, so I'm trying to upload more frequently now, and see you in the next video. Until then, Shazam! Let me know your suspicions.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.